Hello, I'm Landis, and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. Now, in the last episode we were discussing how we had a ton of bugs, not sure why, and the fact that we needed to restart the game. Now, we were playing on freedom to get used to it, because we couldn't be bothered with the food and stuff. Now the question is, do we play survival or hardcore? Well, I think the clue is in the fact that we had so many bugs. We're going to have to do survival because the amount of times I died in the last couple of episodes of last season were terrible. Okay, my fault. But it's still an incomplete game.
We are different, but we go together.
Ooh. Yes, difference doesn't matter. Difference makes us stronger. That sounded sarcastic, but I meant it. Woo! It's been so long since I've been here. I'm going back to bed. Snooze. 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 Bastard. No. Not right. Since Charles enjoyed it so much last time, I'm going to sit and read all of these again. Why have you applied for this role? Only joking. Maybe one day we'll have an episode where we actually just cover everything. Got to do that for the original Subnautica as well soon. Sort of like a story time or a podcast for Subnautica readables. Fun. And then maybe off of that do a guide series showing where all the PDAs are. I doubt there's much need for it, but there's going to be at least some, because people have asked for it. So with that in mind, that is some future ideas bubbling around in this head of mine. Whether or not I get time to do them is another thing. Time is a premium at the moment. Got a couple of projects I'm working on in the background that should, in a month or two, save me some time. But for the time being, they're just adding time, and my actual job is deliberately taking time away from me because they know I don't want it. But unfortunately, due to my contract and the fact that I can't support this without the other job, I can't do much about it. Hence why a lot of this is pre-recorded, and I may miss some of the comments. But it seems like it's obvious that you've said it recently and I've not responded. This could be recorded up to a week or two before those comments were made, before the video was even released, just because we are that tight on time at the moment. I don't really want to skip corners, I don't want to rush the recording, and I definitely don't want to rush the editing. Because lately I've been going around the YouTube and I've been watching what my peers are doing, and it's quite bad when people just record and then upload with what looks like no editing. I really hope they give me this. It really makes me not want to watch. Also, I realise I'm bouncing in between. But yeah, looking at the way this is going, things like this don't seem to be making it into the game fully. Like they had that control room where you built the base from. That was cool. But again, don't see that entering the game anytime soon. Just because they have the basics of the other one, and
Station Zero, this
they're
is Vesper.
gonna run out of time.
Hi, Sam.
We lost contact with Jeffries up at the research site.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Understood?
You know, the formal bit's cute, but we've shared a room. Would it kill your career to act like we'd met before?
Robin, you know these conversations are monitored.
I don't care who knows it's cute. I've been here 2 weeks, we've hardly spoken.
Not cute.
Because you went straight to the planet. Find Jeffries, chat later.
Yes, Mom.
See, this looks like one of the advanced air tanks. Like the Ultra... I've actually forgotten what it's called. You know, the big one. And then the rebreather. They would be nice. Also, temperature's a thing, which would explain why there's all of those weird plants on the way up here. But anyway, the point I was making originally before I got sidetracked, because I'm having two conversations at the same time, which is slightly confusing for me. I can't imagine what it's like for you, and I doubt I'll put any effort into editing them into single conversations, despite the fact that I mentioned the lack of editing is something that puts me off from other YouTubers. Hi, can you warm me up? Does not seem to be working. No, I'm burning. Ugh. But it kind of felt like it was working for a bit. I don't know if that's my heart slowing down because of badness or... Either way, it doesn't look like those guys are actually heating me up. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to cut back on the recording. I don't want to cut back on the editing. I don't want to cut back on the uploads. Because while only a couple of these series do really well, Subnautica, for example, I don't want to cancel the ones that are not. Because the regular viewers that I can remember being here for well over a year enjoy watching those, so they're not going anywhere, they're staying, especially as I do want to take the channel in more, I say more, it is pretty much 100% at this stage, but I want it to be recognized more as like a multi-purpose, multiple games.
How do you know my name? I come in peace. Sam, the building just powered up. It spoke to me.
Are you safe? It's never done that before.
I'm fine. No sign of Jeffries.
I've got an electrical storm on the sensors.
I think it's already here.
It is.
That cabin isn't stable. I want you to get back to...
Sam?
Yeah, the base isn't stable. But yeah, I want to keep it variety. Play like a different game a day. Maybe you get a month out of it, like 3 or 4 episodes. So we get a test and a taster of the game, and then with certain ones progress forward into guide series should there be an audience, or possibly if I just enjoy it enough, or don't think the available material is up to standard. Like for now, I don't have below 0 guides. And I'm not going to, because it's still world building, and a lot of the stuff that's where it is now won't be there later. Wow, you stop shooting me, you asshole. So yeah, doing a guide series now is irrelevant, because yeah, it'll work for the couple of 100,000 or so people that are looking, but there's 9 or 10 fools that have already done it, so you can go watch them and that'll get you the information you need now. Doesn't matter whether you think they're not as good or you prefer I did it, the information is there, and sadly, because these people don't pay much attention, it'll still be there in a year after it's become obsolete and wasted, which will lead to the same problem we have now with Subnautica, where there's just a lot more information that is incorrect than there is information that is correct. So I don't want to be one of these people that chase views because it's easy, but then contributes to the point where you need someone like me to come in and actually fix everything. Because that's what happened with the original Subnautica, is I got relatively annoyed at the fact that all of the information available was wrong. I was like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? So I went and I researched and I did it myself, and it turns out a lot of people agreed and were pissed at the fact that all this information was out of date, incorrect, not helpful, badly made, and just in general crap. What am I supposed to be doing? Because I've gone off on a tangent. We're not even talking about Subnautica. Oh yeah, we're not. Yeah, okay, we're here. Can we get a drop ship? Hi, birdie.
Robin, come in.
Hi, little birdie.
I'm out in open water.
I'm not.
Stay where you are. I'm sending a rescue shuttle.
No, I'm okay.
No,
I just
take
need
the shuttle.
shelter.
Fine, I'm sending a temporary habitat instead. Look up.
Thank you, Sam.
It's not going to help.
Call me when you get there.
Oh, it will, because I can see. But yeah, that's why guides aren't here yet. Once the world building phase is over and they're into bug squashing, which is the time I did the last Subnautica guides, and they all still work now. Well, apart from the odd little bit, like you can't access the console on the Xbox anymore, but that's superfluous and not really important. But yeah, I've just gone on like a massive bash of the ecosystem, but the more I look into YouTube and my peers, the people that do similar things, whether it's the same games or not, or guides or let's plays, it's incredibly overcrowded as a genre, and a lot of people put no effort in, which to me is astounding. Like, I'll spend an hour recording and talking about crap. A lot of this might not even make it into the episode, but it's there, and then I'll spend an hour to 2 hours editing and making sure that not too many naughty words make it in. I don't want to censor myself too heavy. I tried that for a couple of episodes, and although there seemed to be an underlying increase in the amount of revenue from adverts that came in from the videos where I didn't swear, or I had sort of blurred it out, it's like 3 times as much money on too many videos for it to be a coincidence. The general feedback from you guys was negative, and I listened, and we're back, and I don't forcefully censor anymore. Well, yeah, we need the scanner thing. But yeah, it's I've completely lost what I was talking about. But yeah, whatever it was, that's what I meant. Oh yeah, and then obviously after that we'll spend a couple of hours rendering and getting sorted. All in all, from start to finish, with the setup, the record, the editing, the rendering, it's probably around 8 hours to make a video, which is roughly 30 minutes long. So it's no, I didn't want that. It's not a short period of time, so I can understand why people would want to just sort of smash through and record for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then just upload it in its entirety. It's not going to take that long, maybe 2 hours, if that at most, with upload times, because you don't need to render. And you obviously don't need to edit. The rendering is the longest. For me, with this system and the programs I use, to the level I use, the rendering time is roughly 4 hours to 5 hours for a 30-minute video. So yeah, I can definitely see the appeal in not trying. It's quicker, and as long as you're entertaining enough, I'd imagine it doesn't really matter. But judging by the comments, I'm boring, so I need to put the effort in. I need to be cool. I need to be one of the cool kids. It's dark. I can't see. Beautiful though, and there's a lot less bugs. Should probably check that I can't actually make everything. No, I can't. Okay. Because yeah, honestly, that was a little upsetting, the fact that I came in and I could just make everything that had literally just been released. Like, well, I want the fun of trying to find it. I need the fun of trying to find it because I'm gonna have to make bloody guides on this soon. And if I've already got it, I don't know if it's triggering properly, and puts me at a disadvantage. Same as we don't play the
New creature discovered.
testing patch, which again I realise a lot of people are, because it is a view chase. And I think a lot of people will head to those videos and watch them thinking that this is stuff that's in the game now, which is slightly misleading because they never title it as, oh, this is testing server or beta patch, not actual patch. But either way, it's I avoid it because I don't want that type of traffic, and it's more buggy than this, and this is buggy enough. So we'll play what's technically stable releases, and we'll stick to stable releases because I'm in no rush to get ahead, and I know a lot of the audience we have built up for Subnautica aren't watching this series either because they don't want the spoilers, which I don't blame them for. Because essentially what I am doing now is testing the game, learning out where things are now, what the biomes look like, wandering around talking, and getting what I was actually after. Now I remember, we want to go find the red glowy balls. But yeah, this is where my head is, both with the channel, with YouTube in general, with Subnautica and Below Zero, what we plan on doing. This is more of a deep sort of dive into my psyche at this stage, because it's been nearly 2 years since we started this, and while yes, I realise I'm a lot further ahead than the majority, and a lot further ahead than I had planned to be, even in 5 years, my original 5-year plan didn't get this far. So grateful that we've done something right, and thank you for your support. But it's a weird one. At this level, I'm not sure it's maintainable. So need to do something soon. Or not do something soon. This is the question, because the reason we're in this issue is the channel's too heavily reliant on Subnautica. With what, something like 70 to 80% of the views being Subnautica, another 15% being roughly Below Zero. And I don't want to be stuck there, because that ties me to just this. I can rehash the guides, I can present the guides in new manners, but again, that'll help me grow, that'll help me get views, that'll help bring in advertising revenue. But it doesn't build a long-lasting audience, because you guys have seen it all, you know it all. You don't want to sit and listen to me explain the same stuff in a different flavour. It's like me doing a guide on how to make strawberry flavoured ice cream, and then the next day doing one to make chocolate ice cream, and then vanilla ice cream, and you get the point. We all like ice cream. Right, where's the base? See, while I was rambling, that's what I was after, and I forgot that's what I was after, and I struggled to find that because it was what I was after. I think it's for the air tank. Cool, that seems to have like a echolocation. Right, anything else that I want to get off my chest while I'm swimming in the deep dark ocean? Sorry, the deep dark ocean. No, I don't think so. If you are watching this and you are listening, which I doubt you are if you're one of these people, stop doing the whole asking for a shout out or linking your channel. It doesn't help you. It really doesn't. And I get you guys are frustrated. You've been doing it for 3 days and you've uploaded one video and you're not got thousands of views. But it's not that easy. You can sit and listen to these people, which I have found recently, that just they talk and then they put gameplay video footage on and whinge about how easy it is, and how people whinging about YouTube being difficult is bullshit. But it's not. It's not easy. you can do it easy, and you may be incredibly lucky to get somewhere doing it easily. But that's going to come with its own set of issues. Like, to do it on the easy, like I said, we're just talking crap and uploading unedited stuff. You need to be a bit sensational. And you need to cover topics that are questionable. And that's going to drop you off. And that's going to drop you off with the advertising, which means you're not going to make much money there. So again, it's not a development thing you can do because there's no long-term sustainability. It's just a part-time thing you're doing because you can, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with doing this part-time. Then that leads back to the whole issue of compromising. You need to cut back on stuff because you can't put 8 to 10 hours a day in it like I do. Probably 12 if you include the time answering the comments. Even include adding things like making sure the Patreon's got some stuff early or on time or stuff like that. Yeah, it's just crazy. So if you are starting to, or thinking of starting, and you want advice, just don't ask for shoutouts. I'm not going to give them to you because it is going to hurt you. It's not going to help you grow, because I've given shoutouts to people I like, people I enjoy watching, because I think my audience would enjoy watching them as well. But the audience doesn't go, and I don't blame them. Why would you? So why would they want to go to somebody that's not interesting to me? Yeah. Anyway, I digress, because this is supposed to be a new file of Subnautica Below Zero, and it's just turned into a me whinging about YouTube. Still, I think I digressed a while back, and I'm still not fully digressed. I don't think I'm using digress properly. But I digress. I should probably behave. Where's all the feckin' titanium? Also, I could do with a sea moth. Not a sea moth. There's a sea glide. Wow, that oxygen went fast.
Oxygen.
Ooh. It remains to be seen if this is trickier now than it was. I mean, obviously the temperature thing was a problem. I'm not sure if those heat plants were actually fixing the cold or not. I mean, one would assume that's why they're there. There's no other reason to put them there. You don't need an introduction to them that early. Other than that, it's not too bad. I mean, we've added food, so we've got a little bit more of a uphill journey. Like fiber mesh, which we can't make because we need a knife. Silicone unravel, which we can't make because I put all my stuff away. Thank you. Give me the rubber. I do definitely prefer the way they've done the layout on this now. Knife. Silicone rubber you need? Yeah, okay, so we'll get that. Battery and glass. I think we can actually do that. Glass. Nice. So we now have the 4 tools. We need fiber mesh, and then we've got the everything there. Right, so inventory. Knife, scanner, torch. That's it. Let's go get us fiber mesh, and hopefully we can find some sea glide parts. So we still need a few of those. 2, I think. But I'm not sure how easy they're going to be to find. Not easy from the looks of it. Means we're going to need to build a tool. I mean, is the oxygen tank the trigger for the next bit? It makes sense. Because that'd be the indicator that you've made it far enough out to actually start getting some stuff. Although we haven't. Maybe I'm being blind. But it just doesn't look like the sea glide's appearing. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. At this stage, it feels like I've gone too far out for the sea glide. But we'll continue because there's a kelp forest near here. Maybe there's something useful down here. But maybe we need oxygen first. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Location uploaded to PDA.
Ooh.
Robin, the boss wants a sit rep.
I'm cold, I lost all my gear, and I'm no wiser to what's going on. But I'm alive.
Didn't lose your gear, you put it on a feckin' snowman.
Hold on. There's an emergency cache. Hasn't been touched since the scouts landed 6 months ago. Could be useful.
Send me the coords.
On your HUD.
The coords. It just doesn't sound right.
Acquired.
Oh god, we're miles away.
Oxygen. Oxygen.
Wait, what was that new blueprint? Probably the Pathfinder. Okay. Right, let's get some air since we wasted all the air we just got. Yeah, that needs to be worked on. Just like it looks like a nice day. Not a nice day. It would be nice to tell the weather from underneath the water, because you would be able to. At least, even if you couldn't, and this is actually hyper realistic, I'd go for the suspension of disbelief. That I could see what was going on above. But that's just me. What we need to do is get back and make this fucking air tank, so I don't need to spend every 5 seconds going to the surface for oxygen, because we stupidly dressed a snowman.
Oxygen.
Why would you dress the snowman in all your decent gear? In fact, that's probably where the bloody snowsuit is, knowing Robin. Ah, just give it to the snowman. He needs it, he's cold. Of course he's cold, he's made of snow. Donkey. It's my cold suit. It's my rebreather. That's my ultra high capacity tank, which I've just remembered the name of. It took like 30 minutes. And I can't have them because you dressed a snowman. Because you were bored. Why would you do that? Then again, why would you talk to yourself as if you're not alone in the room while playing a computer game?
Oxygen.
That would be just as weird as dressing a snowman.
Oxygen.
See, we can see when there's hail. I mean, we can't see, but we get little indications because of the teardrops coming in. We can hear the storm. They do need to differentiate between surface weathers, but I imagine this is something coming in at the end more than now. I could get the cash. Don't want to get the cash. Want to sea glide. We got the... no, it's a stone.
Oxygen.
I needed copper in the other game. I mean, I'm probably going to need it here too, but right now I don't. I just need a sea glide, you bastards. It's got tons of copper. Oh, where is it? I'm just gonna have to give up, make the oxygen tank, and then head off and check out that other thing to see if the thing with the thing in the other thing are there. That would be you dirty son of a...
Oxygen.
That's quartz. I'm gonna check under here. I think I've already checked under here. Because things like this tend to be right by me, and then I don't realize they're right by me. What did you want to scan down here? Probably a fish. Yeah! Nice, just in the off chance I need it.
Acquired oxygen.
So, sea glide and oxygen tank, and then we're kitted. Oh yeah, air. Although we're still alive, it's probably already shown at this stage that it's a good thing we didn't pick the hardcore. Eeny, meeny, miny. Lubricant, copper wire, battery. We can do all of this. So, need a fiber mesh. Copper wire. We can do another fiber mesh. We can't. We can do a lubricant. Means we can make a battery. Next we need ribbon plants. They're in here, so no they're not. Damn it. Should have built the oxygen. Oh, we took them. Oh, I passed so many ribbon plants. It's gonna pee me off, isn't it? And I get so angry I can feed it. No. Yes. Gimme, 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 gimme. I need to turn you into stuff. I do like this pod. Okay. Now I can have battery. Which means now I can has... No. No. Oh, tank. Oh, I lost my mind for a second there. And then the sea glides. Beautiful. Now we need more food. I can see this being a mistake. Might actually have to quickly look into that. Why am I cooking it? That's why I'm so bloody thirsty. Because I'm eating the bloody fish instead of making it into water. Oh, god damn it. I was like, damn, my thirst is going down fast. It's not, I'm just not fixing it. Right, let's get a bladder fish. I'm thirsty. Well, maybe I didn't eat the first couple, but we'll find out soon enough. Hopefully we can avoid overfishing, because I'm going to need to drink these guys, because I'm not sure there's any more form of water in the game. Oh, wow. Just noticed that it's called a fish swimming outside. It's pretty cool. Oh, I'm so thirsty and I'm so tired and I'm so underwater and oh, my life's so hard. Oh, she drunk that with effort. If you enjoyed this episode, then tickle the like button, perhaps subscribe and check out the rest of the channel. Or why not join us on the Facebook, Twitter, Discord and Patreon. Links are in the description and rolling through the credits right now. I've been Landis. This has been Subnautica Below Zero. Thank you very much. See you soon.